All right, 25-6 outside PointsBet Stadium. Here with Emilio. Emilio, another tough day for the Doggies. First of all, what were your thoughts on the game?
Same as usual. They give us hope throughout the week. Even in the game, they give us hope, and then we just fall short in the end. We're used to it.
It looked at times in that game where we were going to cause an upset. But it didn't look like it was going our way. Our attack is the problem. As you said, 1 year is defense, 1 year it's attack, and this year looks like it's the attack that's going to be a problem for us.
Yeah, as you were saying before, there's always a problem. Like, even when we resolve one problem, there's another problem. That's the story of the Bulldogs. But keep your head up, guys. I know it's hard. I find it hard as well, but keep showing up and stay loyal.
What about Hutchinson and Sexton? Who do you choose? Who do you think is the man to lead the Doggies?
Look, I like Hutchinson. I just don't think he's a 7. I think he's a good utility off the bench. I'm not going to have a go at him. Like, he works hard to get to where he wants to be. But Sexton is just he's heaps better for the number 7 role.
Finally, Doggies, Titans next week. Do you think we can get the win?
Definitely we can get the win. Like, on our day, we can beat the Panthers by 50 if we want. Yeah. But like the Titans, we're going to beat them, I reckon. Yeah. And then everyone's going to act like we won the comp, but it's not good enough. Beating the teams like the Titans isn't going to get us to the grand final.
Man, what was your opinions about the game?
I actually thought it was a really tough game. I think a few things went against the Dogs. That first try when the ref got in the way, and then that one in the corner could have gone the other way. So it was pretty on a knife edge there for a while. I think the score flatters the Sharks, really.
Like, what do you think about the referees? I know we always say the referee this, the referee that, but honestly, mate, the referee, he was horrendous tonight.
It's hard to see it your way all the time, but that third try we got, that was a little bit sketchy, but they looked at it upstairs.
Yeah, there was a tackle in the air by Crichton. Like, surely, that wasn't. He just touched him. Like, as a Sharks fan,
that one was pretty weak, but. Then you had Britton Nakora going back to the sin bin, which was probably a fair call, but that was, a few tackles later. A few penalties either way. I think you guys defended really well, though. There's really good signs there. Pretty unlucky the first 2 games, I think.
Honestly, man, it's hard. It's hard as a Dogs fan. Yeah. You'll see our passion on the vlog, so make sure you go watch it. Yeah. But honestly, man, you guys got Tigers next week. Yeah. How do you think you go there?
The signs are really good. Their defence is great at the moment from the Sharks, which we haven't seen for a couple of years. So I think we can probably get them if we play like that. But, there's no easy games either. If you don't turn up, you're going to get beaten.
And quickly, on tonight's performance, who do you think's man of the match?
I actually like Jesse Ramian, who got that ball away when we scored to go ahead. And he just looked willing to take a lot of hit-ups, in trouble. And you guys kept turning us around. So I think there's good signs for the Doggies. It's not like the last couple of years. I think there's more to look forward to.
So would you put your house on the Dogs this year?
To make the 8? No, I wouldn't put my house on
to win the premiership.
Happy to do it with your money.
Appreciate it, brother. They're all mates. 3 Sharks fan, 1 Bulldogs fan. Mate, they're going to drill you tonight. What are your opinions about the game, first of all?
We scored first and then led in 25. Not good enough.
How did you think all the calls went their way? The referee was basically on their side.
That's a joke. Cronulla too good. Bulldogs, you talk all this stuff, but at the end of the day, Cronulla just better, and you're coming last again. I'm sorry.
Mate, you're a biased Cronulla fan.
That's a joke. That's a joke.
Who was your man of the match tonight?
Man of the match, obviously Blake Brayley. He's my idol. I strive to be like him. Tom Hazelton, honourable mention. Cronulla, they're just lacking. They don't score points enough.
Yeah. What are your opinions about the game, man?
Oh, it was a great game. Sharks are winning the comp this year, and Dogs, I'm predicting bottom last.
So what? I don't put my house on the Dogs.
Never put your house on the Dogs, ever.
Man, look, I don't know if I should listen to him. What are your opinions about the game?
Sharks are just too good. Just everything we're better.
All right, man. But as I said, you're going to get drilled tonight. Sorry, man. Look, since they're your mates, you're not going to hear the end of it.
Nah, never.
It didn't go our way, but what do you think of today's performance?
You know what? I have to give credit to the Sharks. They did a fantastic job. It just is unfortunate that the Dogs should have got that win, mate. That would have been fantastic. But you know what? There's always room for improvement. It'd be fantastic, but just tonight's game just wasn't our game. But Sharks did very well. Very well. But we defended very well too. Better than Parramatta, mate.
Yeah, there was moments in that game where it was like there's signs in our game that it has improved. But what is the biggest thing that needs to change going forward into next week?
Okay, the biggest thing we need to do is have a better attack. Our attack is woeful. Yeah. I personally think our attack is woeful. We're trying to attack more mid-range. We need to get our wingers more involved. Yeah. That's what I think. Attack the sideline a bit more. And you know what, mate? I think had a bit more community base, and get a few players up on there, mate. Or hopefully the Fox will be back, mate.
Yeah.
Having the Fox would have been better.
So do you reckon drop Hutchinson and put Sexton back in? Or what do you think about the halves there?
Well, I agree. I'd probably just take him out just for temporarily, mate. Get the other bloke in just for a little bit, because I think he might pull it a bit forward, you know. But hey, I can't diminish our teammates, you know. They all work their asses off to get to where they want to be. But hey, you know, it's just one of those things.
Look, out of curiosity, man,
Yeah.
how long have you been a Dogs fan?
Mate, I've been a Dogs fan since 2009.
2009.
2009. It was funny because the year before, the St. Dragons won their major premiership,
Yeah.
which was hilarious. And then we managed to have a good years.
Exactly.
And then, mate, I don't know when the next year is going to happen, but hopefully sooner than later.
Mate, it seems like you know a lot about footy, man. Maybe you're the first. You can be the first. What's your background?
Oh, I'm Sri Lankan Aussie, mate.
Maybe you can be the first Sri Lankan Aussie to play on the rugby league field.
Oh, mate, let's fucking go.
They were dirty and they started most of the fights.
Okay.
Secondly, we had better defense, and our offense was impeccable.
So you thought all the referees' calls wasn't just going your way? It was going your way most of the time. It was always going against the Doggies. What are your opinions about the referees?
Okay, referees are supposed to be neutral. Is that correct?
Yes.
So if they're neutral, then I have no problem. But if they make a wrong call against us, no problem.
Mate, it was more than one call, mate.
Hey, if it's more than one call, who cares? We still
It all
won.
went to you guys at the end of the day.
We still won. So
He's
yeah.
a biased Sharks fan. He's got to agree with the referees' calls, but I appreciate the interview, man.
Hey, and remember, two losses in a row. You guys got that. Para Sharks. What's next? 3 losses in a row? 4? Maybe. Who cares?
Oh, man.
We're beating Tigers next, so I'm up Sharks.